this propane tank right here. It is almost out.
The strap broke. Well, that makes sense.
It was like the directions for this thing are not what's down here. It's completely different. Like stuff is missing and everything from this. Can't get this bolt out.
That's
Obviously,
the people.
This is not supposed to be here.
Thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring today's video.
Valentine's Day is just around the corner. Make sure your lady hears this.
Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club delivering awesome boxes of top shelf goods from under the radar brands. 90% of the products in Bespoke Post boxes come from small brands, many of which are based right here in the USA.
I'm really excited about this new package. Let's see what we got. Is that Damascus? All right, let's see what's in here. Oh, sick. This is perfect for when I'm going out and doing chores in the morning or at night. How's that look? Sweet. With a rechargeable battery, charger. Heck yeah, I'm gonna use this.
You only pay for what you want. You'll get a box of awesome assigned to you each month based on a quiz that you take when signing up. Before it's shipped, you'll get a preview of what comes inside to decide if you'd 1. Keep it, 2. Swap it for a different box or offer, 3. Skip the month entirely for absolutely no charge. You only pay for what you want. Plus, the box lineup changes every month.
You got a weekend trip, take the weekender. This thing is like super sturdy. Leather. It's like a Mary Poppins bag. Oh, it has a strap in here and everything. It's got like a metal reinforced like edge right there and go. And green's my favorite color, so that's even better. I like it even more. This thing is cool.
Each box of awesome has around $70 in value, but you only pay a fraction of the price.
Go to bespokepost.com, take the quiz, and they'll recommend a box for you each month. To get 20% off your first box of awesome, click the link in the description box, enter code LEOG20 at the checkout, or go to bespokepost.com/LEOG20. Thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to work. Good morning. Welcome back up to our homestead. It is early. We're getting loaded up in the truck right now, and the reason why is this propane tank right here. It is almost out. This trailer insulation is very bad. It's not meant for cold weathers like this and all the amount of snow we're having, so we're running through propane like crazy. This propane tank is 500 gallons, and if you know anything about propane tanks, they can only fill them up 80% in the winter. They fill them up to about 90% because it's not going to get hot, so it won't expand. But now we're right on to like 15%, and it's the end of January, so we still have February, March, a couple months left, and it's not going to last. We're meeting with the awesome people from Garcane down the mountain real quick. We're going to throw another 500 gallon tank full of propane on this bad boy, and then be able to hook it up ourselves so that when that thing gets empty, we can not worry and still be warm, you know what I mean? We can still have everything nice and warm so that we're good to go for the next few months. Let's go down and meet them and thank them so much and grab some propane. Woo! To get this propane tank, and some people might be thinking that we're not off grid because we're relying on propane. I still feel like we're off grid. After this year, after this winter, the only thing we're going to be using for propane is propane stove in the apartment, which I don't think is going to take that much. The propane heater, water heater, all heat sources will be from wood, so we shouldn't go through even close to as much because we're not relying on it for heat. And then the other tank over by the solar shed is for the little propane heater that's in there. the generator whenever it kicks on, and the dryer, which actually is going to be moved into the apartment. So that one's going to be using on off the other tank. But I feel like the issue of us running out of propane won't be an issue anymore once we get in this apartment, and that we're not relying on propane for heat anymore, because it takes so much, and that RV is just, I mean, it's probably that thick, and whatever insulation is in there is holding in all the heat, so the heater is constantly running and using a ton of it. So hopefully this is the last year we have to worry about filling up the tank 3 times, you know.
My goodness, can we talk about our Lifesaver Dustin?
How are you?
Oh, hi buddy.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. A
Little snow up there, huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
little bit, a lot bit.
That probably weighs like, what, 2,000 pounds? Yeah, okay. So this is where I hook up, right? This is where the regulator goes? Oh, right here.
So,
Okay.
the other one, you're just gonna take the wrench, you're gonna go righty-loosey,
Yep.
lefty-tighty.
Yep.
You're just gonna, once you get it broken loose, you kind of move the regulator around and undo it with your hand.
Gotcha.
The other one, just hand tight it, hand do it first, and then put a pressure into it.
Do I gotta put the goop on here?
Nope.
No goop, just put it in. And then that's it. And then turn it on.
Yep, well, I wasn't too worried about it.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
You ready to take this bad boy up there?
Yeah.
So how much do we think that this weighs?
Like 2,000 pounds, right, roughly? Because the tank empty weighs what, probably a couple hundred pounds?
Yeah, a couple hundred.
Yeah.
And we're good because the trailer is a double axle.
Oh yeah. I think we can haul like 5,000 or 6,000 pounds with this trailer.
Oh, nice.
Maybe.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans. Driving in the country, past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees. Mighty fine. 3 words written on a paper bag. I miss you was written in a message in black, thrown in a van 2,000 miles back. A better time.
How's it feel pulling this up there?
I can't even feel it. So
Oh, okay, so it's not a heavy load or anything.
no.
Were we worried about it being a heavy load?
No, not really. I mean, maybe just going up that last hill that we have. I thought it was like maybe 3,000, closer to 4,000, but it's only. Turns out propane weighs half of what water does. So water weighs 8 pounds a gallon. Propane weighs 4 pounds a gallon. Point whatever. And there's 436 gallons in that tank. So we're right around 1,700 pounds ish, 1,750. And then take the tank. That's another couple hundred pounds. So we're right around 2,000 pounds, which ain't nothing really. I can't even feel it.
Long coat, walking on a New York street. A pack of crushed cigarettes.
Oh, it's bumpy on the way back up. Didn't you say there's like a layer of ice on the trailer? So I feel like the propane tank is like ice skating back there a little bit.
It's strapped down super tight, and it's just like kind of sliding a little bit. That's fine. I just stopped and checked it.
Underneath the music sheets, all
Can you help me push this?
Everything is super frozen. When we left the property, it was like 16 degrees out, and even the trailer is frozen. So this thing is like sliding around everywhere. We're trying to strap it down.
The strap broke.
The strap broke. Well, that makes sense.
I think it was like sawing in here, like just from moving around.
Sawing inside that.
Yeah, like it was just moving back and forth. We just kind of rubbed it and cut it.
Oh, okay. Luckily, we brought some more.
You gotta have straps, always. As many as you can get.
That's part of man world. Up that one hill, and we're gonna go check on it again to make sure it's okay and it's not moving around too much before we go up the big hill, the second big hill. How's it doing?
It's good. Just sliding around a tiny bit, but I think we're good. Let's go.
Okay, you have a plan for right now?
I'm just gonna disconnect the trailer from the truck, kind of get it somewhat level. I'm not gonna swap these out until this thing's like at like 4%, 3%, whatever. If it's like 3% and it's about to hit night, I might even switch it so that we're not running out in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we might have to like pull it over a little bit more. I don't know how long that hose is. Pull it over to the edge of the trailer.
Okay. Maybe we should do that now while it's icy.
Yeah. Well, while it's connected to the truck too, because it's more stable.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're back up to the property right now. We're in the workshop. We got the propane tank backed up right next to the other propane tank so we can hook it up whenever we're ready. But now, for the rest of the day, I'm gonna work on the Jeep.
Not the rest of the video, just
the day, just a couple hours.
For a couple hours.
But this workshop's kind of a mess, so it's like kind of tight quarters. There's stuff laying around everywhere. This thing's a mess, so we're gonna spend the next, I don't know, 30 minutes, whatever, organizing everything and kind of making some space because we got this lift to pull out. We got to pull off all the old stuff, and there's not a lot of room to work around anything right now. So we're gonna kind of make it a little more user friendly for us so we can get around easier and work a little easier and faster.
Yes.
And it'll be nice to clean this place up.
Yeah, it's crowded. I don't like it. Starting to feel like our trailer. Can't get around in it.
Anyway, that's what we're gonna do right now.
How good does it feel to have everything in a home?
Feels good. Threw away a bunch of crap and vacuumed and everything. It looks good. Now we
check out my big old garage.
Oh, and we added a piece of artwork that most of you guys might like. I'm sure you will.
God bless America.
So I wanted to clean this up so I could start disassembling the front suspension of the Jeep, and that's what I'm gonna do right now. So before I take off anything, I was just reading the directions. I'm just gonna make sure I have all the stuff required to do the lift. So I'm gonna take out everything out of the box, kind of set it on my workbench right here, just kind of account for everything. And then once that's done, then I'm gonna start taking it apart and then putting it back on. But we'll see how far we get today. All right, all the parts and pieces are here. We verified everything. We have everything. We're good. Now I'm gonna start by taking the shock struts off. I'm gonna grab a impact and rip them off right now. All right, we got all the old stuff off besides one control arm, but we got to put new stuff on before we get rid of that control arm. Look, I got grease on my hat. It's kind of a mess in there. I think I'm gonna shoot some degreaser once I get done doing this. I'm gonna like get under here and degrease the whole thing and then go pressure wash it in town. Yeah, I'm at the point now where it's saying to start installing stuff. So I'm supposed to install the springs right now on both sides and then start putting the new control arms and everything. I don't think I'm gonna do that right now. I think I'm gonna stop where I'm at. I might just fix that oil pan leak right now, or while everything's apart and it's a little easier to get to. I do have a buddy of mine coming up here tomorrow who's like a mechanic, so he's gonna look at this oil pan and just kind of see what he thinks and if it needs to get replaced or whatever, and then go from there. I mean, it's leaking a little bit and not like terrible, so I mean, it's not something like super bad that I have to address right at this moment, but I would like to since it's already open. We'll see. That's gonna be it for tonight. I think we're gonna hit the cabin hard tomorrow, so I'm just gonna clean up my tools, go hang out with the family for the rest of the day. So we'll see you guys in the morning. All right, we're interrupting this regularly scheduled broadcast.
You need to start that over.
All right, we are interrupting our regularly scheduled programming. Regularly.
Okay.
And I've had this idea for a while, but we haven't had our little battery pack. So we're gonna try to see if this works. We're going to plug in the dryer to this battery pack. That's, I think, a 1500 watt battery pack. And then we're gonna plug in the battery pack to the outlet so it's constantly charging. So hopefully the power coming from this portable battery station will do
The dryer.
the dryer. We're gonna try it right now.
Ready?
All right, you ready? Turn it on.
It's on.
Oh, you just turned it on? Okay.
Yeah, I just
it's
turned
on.
it on.
It's running 11 watts. All right, here we go. It's on, it's running. Now it's 190. It's going.
340.
Holy.
410.
No, you're fine. It would have already shut off on the other if it was plugged in. Did we just figure it out, babe?
Did we just bypass the problem?
I think we bypassed the frequency issue, and now this is our frequency problem solver.
But, I mean, we're not out of the clear yet.
Yeah, this has happened before where, like, we're like, oh, we're good, and then it doesn't.
Yeah. Not only that, but we also need to figure out the problem in the first place, because eventually we're going to have to put the dryer into the apartment.
And I'll still use this if I need to. Problem solved. I'm tired of dealing with this thing. I'll fix it 2 years from now. I'm not worried about it.
Oh my gosh.
Unless something else happens. Anyways, I'm excited. We got this working now. We don't have to run this little generator with an extension cord outside and all that stuff and have gas and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know because I know it's been like a topic of discussion with our videos in the last couple of videos.
For like the
last month and a half.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so back to our regularly scheduled programming.
See you at the cabin.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day out here. We are headed to the cabin right now. We have drywall, we have doors to put in, and I just got done putting all the tools in the 4Runner, so we're gonna head over there right now and get some work done on the cabin for a couple hours. A little update on the Jeep. The old suspension's completely gone, but I had one of our friends, Kevin, come up here, who lives up here with us. He went and he's a mechanic, so he was looking at everything, and so the oil pan seal is bad. Ordered that. The rear main is bad as well, but it's like two pieces to the seal, so it's not one full one, so you don't have to take the whole thing apart. You can finagle it out just by taking the bolts out and everything, so that's good. So that's on order, so we're gonna be doing that in the next week or so. I'm not gonna be putting the lift on in the meantime because I feel like all that stuff will just get in the way. So once all that stuff is changed, then we will do the rest of the lift. Anyway, there's a little update on that. We're getting the car loaded up, letting it warm up, and we're out of here. Let's go. All right, we just got up to the cabin, and the doors are not at our cabin. They are at the cabin right down that way, and they're on a trailer, and we're in the 4Runner. So I think we're gonna do some redneck
door surfing.
Yeah, right. We're gonna stick them on top of that rack, or at least one at a time, and bring them over. I think we only need 2 right now, so let's just grab those 2, and then we can do those interior walls and start. We're gonna go over there and grab those real quick and get to work.
Loaded up the door on the back of the 4Runner, and we're trying to take it back over here. So silly. Turtle crawl made it. It stayed on. Well,
Is that right? No, I'm just kidding.
yeah, that's right. That's the
Obviously,
people.
This is not supposed to be here. That's not a big deal. We can cut the header out, cut this, drop it down, put some new cripples in it, and we're good to go. But I definitely wasn't planning on doing that today. I thought I was just gonna put them in there and level them up and be done, but obviously there's more work to be done. Or
It's never just gonna be easy.
no,
Just
I'm not
know the
accept it.
hurdle is coming, and we're just gonna have to jump over it and call it good.
yeah,
All right,
it's exciting.
let's go get some more doors. Cake? Mud pie?
Yeah.
It does look good. So in order to get this door nice and level, we need some shims. And nothing better than some super old roof shingles. Super old roof shingles for the win. Good?
It's really, really close. All right, we got it all level, pretty much shimmed up. I might add a few extra shims where I'm gonna put screws and then some on the top, obviously. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to open the door, start shooting some screws in over here, and go. Let's go. That's a really tight fit, apparently. Holy shit. This is the hinge side. So.
Hubby's over here shimming and shimmery shimmeru.
Yep.
The only shimmy I know is this one. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. How's it going over there?
It's fine. It's just. I wish it was like a full case. Like that's an exterior door, so the bottom, it's just like very. Whatever.
Is this your first time installing an inside door?
No.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. No, it actually looks pretty good. It's just. Takes a minute.
Okay.
It's perfect.
Woo! I like perfection.
We aim for it, but
Mm-hmm.
don't really get it. If it doesn't swing back and forth, then we know we're level. It would go like this if it was not level, It would just start swinging.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
yeah, I gotta mount this part, but we should be good. She's in there. Cool. Looks good. Let me cut all these little things off.
Peekaboo.
Have any drinks?
Yep, in the bag over there, there's a snack bag. All right, round 2.
Numero dos.
Drop it like it's hot, babe.
Probably not.
Oh, well, let's drop it like it's crooked more than drop it like it's hot.
I'm a liar.
You guys are about ready to see the world's fastest door install. Hey, boo. Well, we were hoping that the door would go the other way, but this was the one that was bought, so.
We were supposed to get a left hand in swing, so it opens up against this, but
That's all right.
there's gonna be beds right here. So
We're gonna do some bunk beds right there, so hopefully we can put a stopper on the edge of the bunk bed to keep it from banging against it.
if we're lucky, I don't know if we're that fancy.
We're gonna be that fancy.
I don't think so.
All right, this was quite a few days of a lot of jam-packed fun and craziness.
Yeah, good busy last couple days.
Yes,
That's where we're gonna end this video for sure.
We are ending it here. We hope you guys will continue following along. If you like our content, like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you again to Bespoke Post for sponsoring today's video.
Yes, and we'll
we'll
see
see
you
you
guys in a few days. All right, what's the cleanup song? Clean up, everybody clean up. Let's go, let's clean this place up and get the heck out of here.